Sterling Marlin, son of Cuckoo Marlin, who himself won a Daytona 500 qualifying race, but never a Winston Cup event. This is Sterling's 264th career start. The most any driver who has won a Cup race started before he got to victory lane. Dave Marcus, 225 starts before he won at Martinsville in 1975.
I got a feeling when Sterling Marlin wins his first race, he's liable to win 6 or 8 in a row. It's just something, you know, once you do it, you get the confidence, and then you can go and do it again.
Bill Elliott did it. He finished second 8 times before he won his first race, and then look where he went. We had a pass for second place. Davey Allison took it away from Mark Martin while we were in commercial. Let's show it to you from our Ray Bestis Brakes helicopter-mounted camera.
Took that inside lane that we've been talking about that's so critical. Get down in the corner, then beat him right up off the corner. And now that he's passed him, Bud, he's starting to reel that leader in.
You know, Neil, we were talking earlier today about Davey. A flat track like Phoenix here, he just excels. For some reason, I guess learning at Birmingham, you know, and running weekly down there, he's got a knack of saving his tires and getting back on the throttle really smooth, and he flies on the flat track.
Yeah, you know, Richmond, Virginia, a good example. And Birmingham is flat as a pancake, and that's where he did a lot of racing before he moved into this.
Pole sitter Mark Martin looking for his first win of the season. Here's Rusty Wallace moving up on Jimmy Hensley. This is for 11th place. Off in turn 1.
He's just been clicking away at him. He started way back in the rear. And Rusty's really coming on up now.
Lapping past Ken Bouchard from nearby Fitchburg, Mass. First start in a couple of years for Ken running back on the circuit. His older brother Ron, another former Rookie of the Year, is here today.
Rusty's trying to get back on track. You know, the first of the season, this team right here, the 2-car, was almost unbeatable. They stumped their toe a couple of times, had some problems, got in some big wrecks, and Rusty tells you, we got to get back in stride. I'm telling you, they were working on it, and they're going to be forced to contend with before the season's over again.
Stubbed their toe and went tail over tea kettle a couple of times.
I tell you, they were doing extremely a lot of work making a great pit crew. And that's one thing. When they do stop on the green, he's going to pick up a lot of spots there.
Trying Jimmy Spencer right here. Ford against Pontiac. Down the front straightaway. And they're moving up on Terry Labonte. Let's look back. Here's your Napa Field standing update brought to you by Napa, because there are no unimportant parts.
Boys, we were looking out of the back of Spencer's car as Rusty made the pass. Spencer's car was way out in that gray area. He got really wide when Rusty got under him.
Yeah, he's thinking pit stop right now. You can believe that.
Yeah, one thing that happens at this racetrack from the races that we've seen here is when these cars, of course, will abrade a bit of rubber off the tires. It doesn't go very far. Some tracks it'll go way up to the wall and set up there, like at Dover, some of the places we've been. Here in New Hampshire, you can get just the least little bit out of the groove, and there'll be all kinds of little rubber debris up there.
Well, Mike, that's exactly right. While you were talking about this, the leader, I was noticing this. Some of these lap cars have really held him. Look at Davey behind him now. He's been held up about 2 laps in a row with a couple of these cars, and Davey Allison really wound him in here just the last 2 laps.
Jeff Burton trying to stay on the lead lap, but Marlin will get under him. Here's Davey Allison, a second-place car, a winner at Richmond and a runner-up at Martinsville this year. Third at Dover, last time we were on a mile.
Now the key is, since the 8-car got under him, can Davey get up and take advantage of that inside line also before he gets trapped behind these lap cars?
Well, guys, they're all getting ready to make pit stops down here. I'm in Mark Martin's pit right now. They're getting ready. Kyle Petty, the 8-car, most of them are figuring around lap 75. But the one exception to that is car number 11 of Bill Elliott. He hasn't been in the top 15 all day. Hasn't been a factor up front. Virginia Johnson told me they could run 95 laps. That's 20 laps longer than the other teams are figuring. We hear Jimmy Spencer is in now. Also, keep an eye out on Davey Allison when he pits. There's a lot of noise coming from his car. Looks like it's misfiring in the corner. Could just be an exhaust leak, but we see some flames coming out the exhaust pipe when he enters turn 1.
Working on Spencer's car. Now he will likely lose a lap pitting under green here.
I can tell you, Davey Allison's car is misfiring. It's misfiring in the right direction because he's flying right up on the back of Sterling Marlin. What it might be is a pinhole in the intake there, and he's shooting cold air in on the exhaust, and it does fire out like that.
Davey drops under Wally Dolleback in the Keystone Beer car. Dolleback going a lap down. Jeff Bodine is on pit road, so is Joe Nemechek and Kenny Wallace. 2 caution flags early. We've been green all the rest of the way, so pit stops under the green.
Here's Mark Martin in that same traffic that the 2 lead cars had to work around. Slows you down to have to take that outside lane around these guys.
Dollenbach will pit, so Jeff Burton goes on past him, and he's now dropped 1 lap.
That's when it's nice, Mike. You know, you got that 6 car out there wondering how far I can go, and his team car just pitted. They can get a good fuel mileage reading with him, use it as an advantage whenever that 6 car decides to pit.
Jimmy Spencer's going to get a black flag, stop and go penalty. Too fast down pit road.
Oh, man. That's a bad penalty here. No, I'll rephrase it. That's a bad penalty anywhere. But especially on a flat track. You can't make up the laps like you can on the bank track.
Sterling Marlin up front, just ahead there of Hut Strickland in the McDonald's Ford. Greg Sachs making a pit stop. The Country Time Lemonade car, Brett Bodine is in, Wally Dollenbach as well.
It looks like when they break that traffic, the 8 car is able to get back away just a little bit. Sterling's team has really been coming around the last month. In all these races, the last 3 or 4 races, they've really worked their way up in contention right in the front of the field in all of them.
He had a good run at Daytona, had a really stout run up at Michigan.
You know, it's good to see the Stravolas come back and get a race car that's running like this. So they had Bobby Allison, they had a great race team, and then it kind of fell apart, and now they're back up in the front where they belong.
Brett Bodine, we see him coming out against. We saw Spencer go in to take that penalty that we're going to give him. These lead guys here, it's going to be critical when they come in. We're looking at lap 80 now. They said 75. That's being real cautious. I'm sure with a different facility, and they don't know that mileage yet, but some of them are going to stretch it. There's Rusty Wallace in.
4 tire changes on almost all of these cars.
This should be some of the quickest pit action you see all day. This team is tough.
I'll tell you guys, talking about that pit road speed, it was just a few laps ago that Buddy Parrott told Rusty, watch your speed. They had a little discussion of what they're going to do, 2 tires, 4 tires. They took on 4, made absolutely no adjustments. Prior to him coming in, he was clipping off the leader speed, so Rusty was one of the quickest cars on the track, so they're looking pretty good.
17.8 seconds, Randy, for 4 tires.
Not only quick on the track, but that's steamy in the pits, isn't it, buddy?
That was real fast, but, you know, he qualified bad, and he had to get a pit stop way up at the front part of the, as far as I'm concerned, that's a big disadvantage to have a pit way up near the entrance to pit road.
Ray Bestis breaks forward. Bobby Allison, or rather of the Stavola Brothers team. And that'll be Sterling Marlin and Mark Martin idling down pit road with the mandated speed limit. Kyle Petty is in. Green flag stop for the Stavola Brothers crew.
This will give us an idea. We just saw Rusty Wallace's his 4-tire stop in 16-something seconds, 17. Excuse me. We'll see what this stop will be for 4 tires.
Keystone Light pit clock is in, upper right of your screen.
The girl in the chair there, she's taking now all the laps, making sure how many laps they go, and she's real important when they start getting fuel mileage from here on.
Boy, he had to back out of there, buddy. After he got the tires changed, he lost some time, but he still had to back up also to get out of there.
Lost 4 seconds compared to Rusty Wallace on the pit stop with Sterling Marlin.
Absolutely no adjustments that I saw. Plus the right-hand side of Davies' car. He's down the way. A great pit stop for the Allison team also.
Dale Earnhardt is in. Ernie Irvin, Bill Elliott making pit stops under the green. See Danny Meyer just throw that gas can across the wall once it's empty.
He could throw that car across the wall if he wanted to.
Well, we had a call. The 24 car wanted to come into the pits. He slowed down to come in and got blocked out by another car, so it really cost him. Now he's going to come in this lap. Got a look at something.
Left side, yep.
Something's hung up in it. It's either hung in gear.
That's costly for Earnhardt. 36 seconds. Earnhardt is stopped in the pit. Here is Jeff Gordon. You're riding with him as he comes to pit road, watching that tack very carefully so he doesn't exceed the speed limit.
That's an eternity going down through there that slow. Look at Jeff Gordon. You know, he just has to be going, if I could just go a little faster.
Boy, he's reading that tachometer coming in and obeying that speed limit.
Left side lug nuts being loosened up as the right side tire change is completed. He'll come around, hop the left side in the air, yank those tires off, and put on 2 more.
Evernham and all that crew there have doing a super job. They've been flying on the pit stop several times in Daytona. They come in 6th, go out first.
Good effort, 20.7 seconds.
I tell you what was a bad thing.